County Councillor from Mayo, and Sinn Féin has been very active on this issue since the inception of this project, mostly on the basis that Shell have been given concessions and privileges to come in, don't have to pay taxes, don't have to pay any royalties. They come in, they find gas if they do, or oil, and then they sell it to the state. So we think that's wrong. We think that natural resources like this should be the property of the state, and that there should be a decent and fair royalty and tax system so that people here can get the most benefit of our natural resources. The imprisonment of these men, the deprivation suffered by their families because of their incarceration, then brings it to a different plane. So we would argue very strongly that the men should be released forthwith. We would argue that the government should intervene, that injunctions should be lifted, and that Shell should be made accountable.
Most of the farmers, I'm from the area myself, Jerry, most of the farmers down there have been paid off by the Shell, and most of the locals are in fact in favour of the gas. Well, aren't you really struggling against this when really most of the locals are in favour of this gas? They believe it's good for the area.
I'll let Jerry come to that. And we're not arguing, by the way, against the exploitation of natural resources like gas or oil. We're for all of that. What we're against is the way that it's been conducted on terms set by multinationals and against the rights and entitlements.
Where in the world that a pipeline of this nature is allowed near domestic dwellings. And Mihal Shine has a record inside of a whole litany of explosions in these pipelines right across the globe. And his concerns are well founded, and he never had the opportunity to have these concerns addressed in the planning process, and that's why he's in there today.
Shell have implied this is more about money and compensation than it is about the actual.
It's an issue for the families because it's an issue of health and safety. These families are at very serious and genuine risks, and these are very genuine grievances, and they're asking that planning law would address these grievances, not Noel Dempsey to address them on the basis of a report from consultants whose objectivity is very seriously under question.
How far are people down in Clery prepared to go to stop this happening?
Well, if more landowners have to go to jail, they will go to jail. And the mood below in Rossport at the moment is that if 200 people down there have to go to jail to protect the health and safety of that community and the families, they are quite prepared to do so. And Sinn Féin in Mayo will stand with them shoulder to shoulder.
Can I ask you, Jerry Adams, what do you say to people who say Sinn Féin are jumping on a bandwagon here?
Well, we're not. We've been consistent in this issue. The whole issue of the use of natural resources and the exploitation of natural resources for the benefit of the citizens is a long-standing aspect of Sinn Féin policy. We're not Johnny-come-latelys on this issue. We're for the exploitation of natural resources, but in terms that suit citizens and not at the whim and as a privilege to multinationals. Okay.
Clery.